The Nets 16-6, the Bulls 15-8. Chicago took their first meeting at United Center as Bembry connects on a corner three. The first basket of the game brought to you by Hyundai. Harden jitters into the lane, muscles it up and off.
Ooh, out.
Caruso just got the best hands defensively, I believe, in the NBA. He gets his hands on a lot of basketballs. And that turnover right there resulted in a three for Brooklyn.
A 6-0 lead. Harden left alone. He got it. Timeout, Chicago.
To help this Wolves team beat the Knicks the other night with how he played in the fourth quarter.
Harden has the switch on Vucevic. Can't hit the three. Rebound tilts over to Ball. 4 straight points for Chicago out of the timeout, and now possession. Harden battling inside with Vucevic, knocks it away. Durant leads Bembry to the reverse. Has a cutter with this group. Durant immediately doubled. Aldridge will take and hit. LaMarcus Aldridge, #1 in the NBA.
Obviously not affecting his...
Well, it's not affecting his shot, but, you know, to me, that's something that as a player, you got to pay attention. You got to go at him.
Durant, the turnaround jumper. And now Harden gets it back to Durant. Good movement here. Aldridge off on a three, long rebound, Harden. Harden into the paint. Bembry didn't take it first. Now he does. And hits. Millsap, Brown, Thomas all getting ready to check in for Brooklyn. Nets will not have James Johnson tonight. A little bit of a shoulder issue. Here's Harden blasting ahead. Harden into the lane. Floats it in. Was looking for the contact. Instead, took the bucket.
Is a future Hall of Famer, in my opinion. When you look at his numbers, what he's done, what he did for 15+ years.
James Harden talked about it last night, and the defensive end was the first thing he brought up. He said, Patty's a pest, like that slog of a game last night. And he said, you know, it sort of speaks to the broader approach to the season. Millsap left alone, knocks down the three. Harden, meanwhile, had 6 assists in that first quarter for Brooklyn. Here's Millsap using his size on Alize Johnson and banking it in off the window.
Trying to figure out the best way to contribute to this team. It can take time, but all Millsap can play. Make no mistake about that.
Harden unable to finish. Another effort play by Brown, who also came up with a steal after the missed free throw. Brown Jr. Oh, late whistle called. Without James Johnson, who's out with a shoulder injury. He's been playing such big minutes. Harden can't lay it in. Rebound goes out of bounds off Chicago. Carter into the game for Brooklyn with Thomas, Brown, Harden, and Millsap. Harden working the post on Ball, using his strength and finishing. Here's Harden. Harden, the crossover, looked like he got fouled, no call. And the rebound goes to DeRozan. It's the best he's looked since coming back from injury. Harden into the paint. Missed the layup. Lane violation on the shooter. I think his toe was on the line. Harden has the burst tonight, just hasn't quite finished.
I believe that great players should make the game easier for everyone else. That's the true definition of greatness. Not your own individual self, but how you can impact the game. Now look, if they don't play against a larger team, which a lot of teams tend to run small and carry a bunch of guards. You see Durant knock down the mid-range jumper again.
We are always going to have an issue with the discrepancy in field goal attempts. Harden shakes free and lays it home. Kabir to the bucket. Well, Derrick Jones Jr. starts the second half for Chicago. Alex Caruso had gotten the start, but left this game after retweaking his hamstring as Harden comes up with a rebound.
You're far too kind. You're the man carrying the load as we start the third. Vooch misses. Rebound Harden. Feels like one of those nights the Bulls going to need to grind things out with the personnel absences as Durant picks up where he left off in the second. He's up to 14 now.
You know that thing is bothering you.
Nets really great activity in that first half, and they started Here with the second, Durant on the rejection, and then DeRozan fouls Harden. Now 6th in the league. Levine elevates, in and out. Mills leaves the rebound for Harden. Harden given space, will take. Too strong, Bembry tracks it. Harden looking to work Jones. Harden dips into the paint. High off the window, no. Harden took a spill.
I was confused.
Harden, who nearly carried, shot clock fading. Harden has to hoist. And a shot clock violation, nice defensive.
Or Zach LaVine. It's just so effortless for both of them.
Harden had it stripped, ball tracked it beautifully.
Yeah, honestly, to me, I think James Harden's got to get going. He's only 4 for 16. He's 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Yes, he's got the 10 assists, but he's got to find a way to get himself going offensively. We saw early on. Again, we don't have to say he keeps saying he's James Harden. He knows it.
Harden that time got into the paint, just short, couldn't finish.
My 6-year-old asks me all the time.
Harden into the paint, trying to get a finish again. Nets had an 11-point lead in the third. They now trail by 6. Bulls on a 13-2 run here in the fourth. Nets hoping it's not a repeat of what happened in Chicago. Durant has tied Ray Allen for 24th place. Levine gets space, fading, in and out on a 3. Nets dodge a bullet. Maybe a top 5 MVP candidate to begin this season.
Yeah, right now the way the Chicago Bulls are playing, it is just so impressive. Like his poise, he is fit right in, and then you got Kevin Durant.
Rotation doesn't get there quick enough.
Nets shooting just their 7th and 8th free throws of the night with this trip to the line. After shooting 41 last night, Brooklyn 3rd in the league.
Because, you know, KD got up into him so he couldn't just get that floater, and there we go. James Harden being James Harden.
Unlike what we saw in the Windy City earlier this season. Harden, step back to tie, no. Short. Crowd into it, Harden, way off the mark. And maybe not the look the Nets want right now. They're just 2 for 12 since. Durant will fire, and hit from 3, right on cue. Harden inbounds to Durant. Durant cuts inside and slams it down. It's a 3-point game.